Hello everyone, this is Waldorf.
And this is Statler.
And we're going to, this time we're going to look at Battle Report 58.
058.
Another Vampire Covenant, this time versus the Dwarven Holds.
Yes.
Played this game at Huzzah Hobbies, where we've got the one-day tournament coming up in about a month.
Right.
Actually, not even a month, that's like 3 or 4 weeks out.
Yes.
April 8th.
Yep, 4,500 points.
4,500. This is going to be a 6,000 points.
Yes.
This is still a Brawler
This
Bash.
is you prepping for Brawler Bash.
So I've got to decide what I'm going to do for the 4,500 point tournament
Yes.
now. So, moving on. There's my list. Pretty much the same as the last one you saw. Haven't had a chance to change much.
Mm-hmm. And your general's still in the second line.
General's still in the second line. We'll fix that again at some point. Strigoi guy riding a Shrieking Horror. Another Strigoi Beastal Bulk guy and with the gas. And a level 4 Necromancer with the Book of Power. Cadaver Wagon, Shambling Horde.
Right.
20 zombies, 2 units of skeletons. 27, my idea is...
One with spear, one with...
I want a spear, one with hand weapon shield. Mm-hmm. The idea is they'll grow a bit before they get there and get to a decent size. Mm-hmm. Is always my plan.
Yeah.
It's a bad plan.
30 is a good starting number for those guys.
I thought it was. I'm starting to think they need to be like 40s. Mm. And the ghouls need to go away.
Yeah.
So 30 ghouls, 2 units of 5 dire wolves, unit of still wrong.
Still no champion.
10 gas with a champion. 5 spectral hunters, 2 units of 3 phantom hosts, a shrieking horror, and 3 vampire spawn.
Right.
I did not get a list from him. This is a sketchy list. He's had a king, Dwarven king with a great weapon, does the D3 wound rune. He had a 1-up save, 1-up, 4-up save. He was riding whatever they are, the
Shield bearers.
Shield bearers. He had a BSB Thane with a 1-up, 4-up.
Of course.
2 runic smiths, 1 for each unit.
Yep.
With a bunch of spells. I think this is, from the best of my knowledge, 25 Longbeards with great weapons.
Why not?
25 Deep Watch with
Sure.
full command. 20 Quarrelers with full command and great weapons, now that I think about that. 2
Yes.
Copters. 2 Grudge Busters. Do you know what a Grudge Buster is?
It's a flying chariot.
No.
Tank.
No. It's a flying steam tank.
Yeah.
It is a... The things are...
We'll get to it when we get to the army book.
We need to review this army book. This thing is retard. This is stupidly good.
Well, it's okay because the rest of the army's weak.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's a flying unit, so it kind of goes out on its own, so it has to be able to sustain itself, so it has to be good.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, okay. Anyway, 2 cannons, 2 flame cannons, and a catapult. As you can see, unlike most armies that are limited to 3 war machines,
Yes, they are not.
Dwarven holds do not have that penalty.
Well, at least their war machines are good.
Well, they have the worst ones in the game, so they should be able to have multiples.
Exactly.
And flame cannons are really no good.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
Limited range.
we'll move on. I guess we're going to be doing this book sometime.
At some point.
The last day we're members
after-
of the content team.
After your blood pressure comes down.
So, here we go. Look at that. All right.
That was weird.
And in typical dwarf fashion, they are deployed in about an 8 by 12 inch.
So he's deployed first.
He's deployed first and put everything there.
So and he's castled in the corner.
Castled in the corner.
Well, they move slow, so you have to.
Correct. I mean, they're not.
They only march 9.
They're only faster than most of my army.
Yeah.
So, not all. Most, I said.
Okay.
So, there we go.
And then you've deployed.
I've deployed my stuff here. I've got my, which one was it? This Shrieking Horror is managed to be out of both his cannons.
Okay.
This one managed to be out of 1 cannon. His
Because-
cannons are over here. They're
because
by
the
this
hill there.
hill.
Okay.
This
And the tower.
tower is big enough to block this thing from both cannons.
Okay.
So, anyway. That's what I'm going for anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Over here on the far left, there's a field which didn't need to be there. Another hill and a forest, which also didn't need to be on this board. We could have played on the 4-foot wide mat easily.
Yeah, that's how dwarves play.
A forest,
Get a lot of terrain on this field.
building, and a wall. Another
Another field.
field and a hill.
So those fields don't really matter when you get flame cannons. Oh wait.
Well, I measured after when I started deploying,
Uh-huh.
and the flame cannon's 24-inch range is about right there.
At least you got that. At least he
So
castled way far
I
back.
won't be in the field. Yeah, had he
Castle farther
seen
forward.
that and just castled up to the 12-inch line so these
Yeah.
guys could be torching me when I'm in the field, it would have been even more pleasant.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what we got. He deployed his whole army, so he's going to have first turn,
Okay.
which just means he gets to shoot me first.
Mm-hmm.
There's another.
Any objectives in this thing?
We did not. This is kind of
Okay.
the Brawler Bash practice, which is
Oh,
just
that's right. There's no objectives.
smash 'em
It's
up.
Just smash them up.
Yep.
Yeah, this isn't going to go well.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I'm not going to be shocked if you get your butt kicked.
All right. So this is his army. And on top of everything else, he's proxied everything to make this very difficult. I'm going to continue to trash him as long as I can. So this is a Grudge Buster,
Okay, the tunneler looking
the
thing.
tunneler chariot size base looking thing.
Okay.
2 copters, a unit of Deep Watch, unit of Longbeards. There's a cannon here. These rockety things. There's another one back here. He's using his cannons.
Okay.
The organ guns.
What
he's
is that
using
unit filler
this one.
for both of them?
This one's like a big giant dwarf.
Yeah, I just wonder what the model is.
Oh, I don't know.
Is that Bones model?
Could be.
It's interesting.
So,
Okay.
and there's a big bear filler over here.
Yeah, I see that. It's a lot of filler.
A lot of filler. This is another Grudge Buster.
What model is that?
It's like a mechanical dragon thing.
Yeah, I've
I
not seen
forgot
that.
where it's from.
That's kind of interesting.
You'll get
Okay.
a couple views of it later. Couple copters
I always love the people who do the old copter and they made them like airplanes.
like these.
Yeah, I love that look.
But these organ guns, he's using his flame cannons.
Those are organ guns?
I guess.
Okay.
And this, whatever you want to call this, is the catapult.
Okay.
And a bunch of quarrelers.
Okay, looks like he's still painting those.
What's that?
The quarrelers.
They're definitely not based.
Yeah, the bases aren't done. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So there you have it.
So we've letting these guys slip in with unpainted bases. I'm just mentioning that.
Okay, well, I got unpainted bases. Well, I guess I don't.
You have poorly painted bases.
Poorly painted bases, not unpainted bases.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. So, Vanguard, I moved up there.
Okay.
I'm still outside of range of the flame cannons.
Okay.
Just there's no reason to get inside the range. Turn 1, he moved the copters over here to the right.
Okay.
Grudge Buster over there moved a bit off to the left.
Okay.
And that's movement. There you have it.
Yeah.
So these guys start shooting. 1 copter shoots, kills 3 of me.
I didn't realize they shot that far.
What's that?
Didn't realize they shot that far.
Oh, it's only like 18. It's not that
okay.
bad.
Oh, it looks farther. Okay.
Yeah. Cannons shoot. Put 5 wounds on this guy.
Okay.
That's really nice. And other than that, we move up on our turn. Bottom turn 1, let's go get them. So I take a position behind the wall because that'll be really good for me.
This is looking worse now. Okay.
What am I doing? I'm just running into the teeth of his army.
Yeah.
I've got nothing else to do.
Yeah. You could have castled in the opposite corner.
Yeah, but in a Brawler Bash game, and I actually told him if I play, I told him I don't care if I play him in Brawler Bash.
Yeah.
I'm going to castle in the opposite corner, and he's going to have to earn every points he gets out of me.
Yeah.
It's going to ruin my score, but it's going to not do good things for his either.
Yeah.
But anyway, because there's nothing you can do about this. He's got 5 war machines, 2 copters, and 2 grudge busters. They'll just chew me up. Yeah. The only thing I can do is get forward. The dumb thing I did was this unit needed to stay closer so these guys could have kept moving as fast as everybody else, but
Yeah.
it doesn't change anything.
Yeah. I mean, all you can do is try to get your mobile things in a position to get to war machines. That's about all you can try to do. Or
So
go after his flyers. Yeah.
there we have it after my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I've managed to cast the evocation, the bubble,
Okay.
and those dice are a number of models I'm bringing back.
Okay.
I typically will put dice down in my turn, and then when the opponent starts moving, I'll
Right. That's good.
do that. And the bubble evocation has also put a wound back on him,
Mhm.
and he's within 12, so the attribute, the
second one, yeah.
secondary wound comes back.
Right.
So at least he's down to 3 wounds. So now he only automatically dies if a cannon hits him,
Yes.
because they do minimum 3 to flyers.
Yes.
But it's okay because he's hitting me on 3s, so it probably won't be bad.
Oh, you didn't use your guys to try to shield him. Your monstrous infantry.
You can't. You
Oh,
can't
that's
shield
right,
monsters.
oh, that's right,
You
they,
can't shield towering presence.
No,
guys.
no
No modifiers for intervening troops.
no
or
cover.
whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So there you have that. Moving on to turn 2. I did get the Chilling Howl, which makes him reroll wounds. Reroll wounds, shooting. Anyway,
It's a very round base.
it is. It's annoyingly round. So the Grudge Buster leaps over these.
So it's
leaps
his
over
turn now.
It's his turn. Grudge Buster takes his fly move into the Vampire Spawn.
Yeah.
The Longbeards charge into the flank of the Spectral Hunters.
Yeah.
Moving over here, you can see the rest of these guys just pre-position themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he has.
So why did you actually put the spectral hunters in the dogs where they were?
Spectral Hunters and the dogs.
Yeah.
I'm okay. If he wants to kill them and overrun
If you overrun
into my dog, then I'm fine. Then I've got to charge with my gas into his flank. If he does it. If he doesn't, I've got an 18-inch charge into this cannon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 18 from here to corner.
Okay.
So
That's what I was at.
yeah, that was the question.
What your strategy was.
He's got the spirit spectral hunters. He can kill
Yeah.
them. If he overruns, I've got his flank. If he
Mhm.
doesn't, then I've hopefully got
Okay.
the cannon. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for anything I can in this thing.
Right.
So his cannon actually misfired.
Wow.
This happens, but unlike other cannons, he takes a wound.
Right.
There's no chance of him not firing next turn
Right.
or blowing up or anything.
Right.
And he's got the -1 to hit rune off on the guys fighting the Spectral Hunter. You
Mhm.
can barely see it there. The other cannon fires and puts 3 wounds onto this Shrieking Horror.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Quarrelers picked off one of my dogs behind the wall.
Ah, there's that.
Yeah, like, oh, that's scary. And then this group, I think that was a flame cannon. Anyway, the other flame cannon shoots and picks off my other dog.
Okay. Well,
What else was it going to
at
do?
least he's not burning something else up.
Yeah, so there's, you can see from the far left, you can see my Spectral Hunters being lifted off the board.
Yes.
He elected to stay where he was and reform.
Yep. At least he's not steadfast in the woods.
He won't be steadfast in the woods. I got that going for me.
Maybe we can go fight him with some big block or something.
Yeah, something that can beat him without those Deep Watch coming into my flank.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good plan. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So the Grudge Buster has managed to. I put 2 wounds on it, but it managed to destroy my
Yep.
my Vampire Spawn.
Yep.
And he took the overrun and crashed into my general, my vampire and his
Yes. That seems unfortunate.
guy. It's unfortunate because I can't fly. I wanted to fly down and clip the corner of them with these guys on the
Yeah.
side.
Is it strength 5 or strength 6 impact hits that thing has?
Strength 5 only.
Okay.
I think. It's got a choice of doing impact hits or 3d3 grind.
Grinding, yeah.
Yeah. So if it had one or the other, it would be kind of fair because it would have kind of a weakness. This way, it doesn't have a weakness, which works out well for it.
Yeah, not really.
Anyway, so my turn.
Now that GW's released that god hideous looking model, I bet you're going to see more of these things.
Oh, the one that GWS.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you haven't seen it? It's it's very steampunk look to it. Yeah.
Okay. So, I just need to get in fight because I can't do anything else.
Yep.
I'm just going to die here. So I need a 6. You can see I need a 6 with these guys with the gas charging into his Longbeards.
Yeah.
I'm a -1 to hit on him already because that's the whatever he's got. Turns out I'm only 17 over here because I need an 8 to get into his cannon. This guy wants to go join him. He needs an 8 to get in there with him. On the Longbeards. The Spirit Host unit here is an automatic in on this.
Okay.
This guy, and these guys need to roll a 7 to get in on the other Grudge Buster.
Okay.
So there we go. This guy needed a 9, looks like.
Okay.
Okay, why did I take so many pictures of the charge distances?
I don't know. You were bored?
I think I forgot that I had taken pictures of him and went back and took pictures again. Anyway.
You were so busy grumbling about his army that you
so
lost track.
This guy, the Shrieking Horror that went in with the Ghast, actually I decided to move him in first. He took 4 dangerous terrain checks, failed 2 of them, and died.
Okay.
So at least it made more room for Ghasts.
There is that.
This Phantom Host, you can see it easily made it into the chopper. That was an auto.
Yep.
Up on the top, you can see the dogs have made it into the first cannon. Got that going for me. Over here, the Spirit Host have failed their charge. And then I moved up as fast as I could and did the bubble Dance Macabre. Brought everybody up even farther. Just trying to get stuff up there as soon as I can.
Right.
Spearmen have moved up on the left. You can see all these units growing. This is kind of what I have in mind with this.
Yep.
So, dogs.
That's a -1 to hit hill.
It's a -1 to hit on that forest.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, forest. Yeah.
Dogs managed to put 3 wounds on the cannon.
Oh, that's good.
He killed one of me. His Grudge Buster did a 1 wound to me. I'm up to 4. And the guy has killed me. I've killed him. I killed his Grudge Buster with my Vampire. My Vampire's really good if he can fight.
Yes, he is.
Off to the right, you can see the Phantom Host have killed the Copter and overrun into the Deep Watch.
Well, they killed him or they ran him down?
I think they ran him down.
Yeah, because he's not easy to kill.
No, I think we just ran him down.
Yeah.
Over here on the left, you can see I've killed...
So you're lucky he broke and ran more than likely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Over here on the left, I've killed some Longbeards. Quite a few, actually. Actually, I had a good roll of combat. I had re-rolling to wound.
Yeah.
Over there. And he's killed a couple of me.
Fighting him in the woods is the way to go.
And he's fighting in the woods. He still does have 3 ranks and was steadfast. He wasn't steadfast. But he makes his save, sticks around. Makes his break test. Sticks around. Elsewhere, that's what it looks like on the right side. Moving on. At some point. Turn 3. So Dwarves turn 3. He's kind of locked up as far as his fighty units. He does have that Grudge Buster still flying around out there.
Yeah, he's got the other Copter, which I can't tell which way it's facing.
Oh, it's facing directly down.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at an angle, which is kind of weird. So the Grudge Buster decides to come into the flank of the Ghast to help out the Longbeards. You can see he's gotten the -1 to hit and the -1 to hit to wound runes off on these guys. Artillery starts firing, plucks off 6 ghouls.
Oh no, he was facing
the other way.
Yeah.
So the copter comes over to help out the cannon.
Mm-hmm.
And his artillery shot off my Strigoi guy on the thing. His other wounded cannon. Back over here, these guys fire. Take off another 3 of these guys. And in the combat, he only kills 1 of me. With the gyrocopter's only got 2 attacks.
Yeah.
I put all the attacks I could into the cannon and managed to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
So got
Gyrocopter
that going
gets
for
a
me.
stomp, doesn't it?
What's that?
Or not?
I don't think so. Wouldn't be surprised if it did, but I don't think so.
How'd you lose the spirit host?
Which one?
Down here.
Shooting.
Zoe shot
With
one
the
of the
magical flaming cannon.
One of the flame
thing,
cannons
one
at
of
you.
the flame
Okay, I was
cannons
saying, guys, you
pumping.
talked about the other guys, but you didn't talk about
Okay.
that. Okay.
Yeah, he's just shooting up everything over there. Another round of combat ensues over on the left with the Grudge Buster in.
Mm-hmm.
I still kill a bunch, even with the minuses on me.
Right.
He only kills, I think he was only 1 more.
Yeah, I don't see many casualties on your model.
Toughness 5 guys are
Yeah.
with a 5-up regen are not
Pretty
terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Combat pretty much sticks where it is. I think even one of those was a grumble wound for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I did stick
Yeah, that's how he
around.
sent his Grudge Buster in, so he wouldn't have to touch your character.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so he doesn't have to put him in the woods
Yeah.
because it's maximized as
Right,
is.
because you're maximized because you're fighting to the front.
I made him look up that rule.
You made him look it up.
I looked it up. Yeah,
Oh, we know that rule.
I know that rule. Yeah, I know. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, they really should do it. You need to maximize wherever you can.
right. Moving on, the ghouls are deciding to take the long charge. They need an 11
So
to
the
get
fight
in.
here looks like you're down. You didn't talk about that one.
He did not. Oh, sorry.
You're down to 1
He
spirit.
did not manage to wipe me out. He brought
Okay.
me down to 1 spirit host.
Okay, and that's probably with static combat res, and maybe there's a character in there with a magic rune or something.
There was.
Okay.
Fortunately for me, he hit once.
Okay.
And you can see I've killed a lot of dead orcs on the right. Those
Yeah,
are the ones I've killed.
Yeah, you
I
killed a lot
didn't
of
talk
orcs and
about
goblins.
those.
Yeah.
So I decided to charge there. The spirit host, phantom host, decided to charge as well into the quarrelers.
Oh, into the quarters, not into
Yeah,
the
because
cannon.
the cannon's like an 11
Oh, okay.
or 12.
Yeah.
So they're going to go into those guys and
Yeah.
hopefully tie them up.
Yeah.
Which leaves my hand weapon shield guys the flank of the deep watch.
Right.
Which I can't win. I'll lose that fight.
Mhm.
But I'm going to keep my thought, of course, is
Keeps
keep
them out of your other unit.
keep them off my other unit.
Yeah.
So there we go. And the spearmen come into the flank of the Grudge Buster.
Right.
And you can see the phantom hosts have failed. The ghouls have failed as well.
Mhm.
They're actually lined up straight, but they're on that wall, so they slid down.
Mhm.
That's why
Okay.
they're kind of angled off the board.
Okay.
And that's what we got going there. It's an overall picture of it. Look at that. I don't know how, but yeah, like I said. Oh, this is after the fight on the right.
So your 2 charges didn't work on the.
Well, the Grudge Buster gets wiped out by my spearman between that and combat res. And it actually fled. The spearman
No,
chased it.
on the right hand side, your charges didn't make it.
Oh no, neither one
Yes.
failed. Both failed.
Mm-hmm.
The spearman in that one big combat,
Right.
the spearman did enough wounds with everything else to break the Grudge Buster. It ran.
Right.
We pursued it into the side of the Deep Watch.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got 2 units of skeletons on them. That way they can crumble twice as fast.
Yeah. Well, let's get some attacks in.
So that's it. Moving on to turn 4.
What happened with the fight?
Well, we won. That's why the Grudge Buster ran.
No, the other fight.
It was all, what, this
The
one?
flank charge. Yeah.
Oh, not much. You can see he's killed a few of me.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like there's any at all of him
No,
missing.
doesn't look like it. No.
Yeah.
Did he turn to face?
And he's turned to face me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did this fight first. He turned to face me, and these guys crashed into his side.
Okay, and the gyrocopter's still sitting there and looks like he killed a dog.
Gyrocopter... No, it hasn't killed a dog yet. I lost... Yeah, maybe it has. Anyway. I think he killed one on the turn he came in.
Mm-hmm.
Turn 4 with the dwarves. Again, you can see the -1 to hit, -1 to wound gets off on these guys again in the woods. It's it's what it is. The Quarrelers decide they've had enough sitting back. They come out and charge the Phantom Host because that's going to give him the overrun into my flank.
But does expose his war machines.
But does expose his war machines. But the war machines decide, well, they're exposed, so let's kill about 6 of these guys, and then we'll kill a couple. Is that the same more?
Same
picture.
Mm-hmm.
So kill some of those guys. Up on the top, you can see the gyrocopters finished off my dogs.
Right, turn to face.
And he's turned to face the whole board. So
and your
over here on the left, he's got -1 to be hit, -1 to be wounded. I kill him down to the BSB.
Okay.
The BSB is the only one left, so he's no longer stuck.
And he's on the far left.
What's that?
And he's on the left-hand side, so you have to run that way.
And he's on the left-hand side, so I'm like, I don't want to chase you, because I looked at the measure, looked at the thing. If I stay where I am and reform and just pivot, I'm in the flank, in the rear of the
right.
Deep Watch, and I think taking the rear of the Deep Watch is worth letting the BSB go.
Yes.
But dice were not with me, so I decided to chase him.
Okay.
On the bright side, I did run him down and kill him.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And you can see between the Quarrelers and the Deep Watch, they have finished off the hand, weapon, and shield guys.
So I don't see too many yet.
And there's a lot of crumble abuse taken on the spearmen. I think there's 8 or 9 spearmen left. So, just horrible abuse over there. Quarrelers went back for ranks and positioned there. I needed too much to get into the war machines. It's still like a 10 or 11 dice roll to get into them. So I said, let me go into the Quarrelers.
Oh my.
They stand and shoot and kill a bunch of me. This is after the combat. You can see I've done hardly anything to them.
Yeah.
Actually, I peeled off 6, 7 of them.
Did you really?
Yeah, I mean, there was 20. He started the game with 20. I think he's 5 wide there.
10, 11, 12, 13, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it killed some between the hand, weapon, shield guy.
Oh, that's after the combat. That's not just
after
shooting.
the combat.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. This is after the combat.
Yeah.
So, moving on to turn 5, he decides to shoot these guys and picks off one of... Did he pick off one of me? Must have.
Good, and he chaffs you up with his...
And then his copter comes over and chaffs me up.
And his other unit turned around to go face him.
Yeah. Looks like combat's happened, and he's lost another 3 of these guys.
And you haven't
3
lost too many,
Quarrelers.
looks like.
And I did okay that turn, actually.
Yeah.
Not in terrible shape.
His great weapons aren't helping him any.
Yeah. I had charged the previous turn.
Right.
Or was it? The turn I charged these guys in the ghouls into their front, these guys had also attempted a charge into their flank. So he shot me up. There's where he chaffed me. Killed 3 in the ensuing combat. Oh, and then he fights back.
That was just your attacks.
Yes.
Okay.
He fights back and wipes me out.
And as they say, that makes more sense.
And that's the end of that.
Okay.
So on bottom of turn 5.
He's got like round bases. He's got like round bases and cardboard bases and then stuff on top. I guess he's still converting them.
I don't know. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Over bottom of turn 5, I decided to charge the copter. Might as well get it out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I get an overrun, but I'm an inch short.
Yeah, you were hoping to get out of line of sight, but you didn't.
Because this unit's going to destroy me wherever it hits me. So turn 6. Oh, and I went ahead and charged here.
Ooh, okay.
Because I'm zombies and I'm awesome.
Yeah.
At this point, preserving points does nothing for me.
Correct. You have to kill stuff.
I've got to kill stuff, so I went ahead and tried it.
Mm-hmm.
On his turn 6, top of turn 6, he's charged into the rear of my ghasts.
At least they all get to fight.
And wipes me out.
He lost 2 guys in the fight, looks like.
He did.
One
Got
of
that
them,
going for me.
one of them a character?
No.
Oh, because that was that bestial bulk. Okay.
Yep. Now he challenged me with his general.
Oh, okay.
And that's...
Yeah, 1 up 4 up's hard to get through.
And he hit me. He was able to hit me in such a way. I don't know if you can see it. But he's not wide enough to have to bring all 5 into contact.
Oh, okay.
So he hits me so that my general is out. So I either accept the challenge or don't fight.
Right.
So, anyway. I have a champion who could take the challenge, but then the general doesn't fight.
Right, right.
So, anyway, he wipes me out, turns the face, comes close to wiping me, and comes close to wiping me out. Leaves me with a zombie and the corpse cart over here.
Oh, yeah.
I did some damage. I had reroll to wound, so I did a bit of damage and lightning reflexes.
Yeah,
so,
I guess the impact hits.
and a few impact hits.
Mm-hmm.
So do that, and that's where it ended.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I did not get his list. I did get a quarter of this unit because of that.
Right.
So I got the Longbeards, quarter of this unit, a cannon, and 2 Chopters, 2 Grudge Busters.
Yeah.
So it's not a ton.
No.
He got 5220 from me, plus a bonus 200. I don't know what I killed of his. I did not have
But
his...
you killed more than nothing.
I don't have his list.
Yeah.
I did kill more than nothing. I would probably say it was around maybe 2,000.
Well, you got 2 grudge busters. They're what?
They're like 380 apiece, I think.
80 or something like that. And
They're at least I think they're 350 somewhere around there.
okay.
So I got 700 there. The copters I think are 125 apiece maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So another 250 there. So I got 1,000 there. Probably 1,000 for the Longbeard unit and his BSB. Maybe even more. Maybe 15.
Longbeards aren't that much.
So probably a total of 2,500.
Yeah.
Just roughly
Mm-hmm.
going through the numbers. But a crushing defeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible. This is a terrible matchup, especially for the scenario where it's just kill or...
Yeah.
I've got no choice but to go kill him.
Well, you were lucky he sent those guys into the flank of your cavalry.
Yeah, instead of holding them back
Yeah,
with the
it
rest.
gave you a chance to get those guys in the combat.
Correct. Yeah. And I also got kind of lucky when I got the Phantom Host able to pin down that unit for a turn.
Yeah.
To keep them off me.
Yeah.
Because both those units would have made really short work of my ghasts.
You're lucky he deployed on the side with the building.
Yeah.
And not on the other side.
Well, there was a hill there that was going to block his line of sights on the other side, so I think that's why he...
Not if he deployed on it.
Or he deployed on it. Well, that's too far forward for him.
Oh, okay.
It's not on the back line, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
way too far forward for him.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, this is going to be this army, I can see him in this tournament. I can see him either doing really well or terrible with this army.
He's not going to win best general.
Well,
Not best general, best sportsman.
no one dings you enough for that.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
I'm just saying he's not going to win best sportsman.
He's definitely not going to win best sportsman. Like I said, he can do well or he can do terrible depending on his opponent.
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends. With that artillery and the fighting power this army has, it's almost dumb to go across the field at him.
That's generally the case with Dwarven holes unless you have something that's particularly fighty
Right.
and can get there fast.
So, but because
And monster
of this,
lists have to worry about the
well, he can
the
drop
cannons.
he can drop your monster in a turn.
Yeah, I'm saying they
Well,
have to worry
close.
about the shooting, so that's a challenge. And of course, cavalry's useless. And yeah.
Yeah, so it's just whether a person that he's playing decides to.
And he's
I'm going to take
deployed
the
on
loss.
the back edges. If he deploys that way, there's no ambushing. It's going to help.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like I said, the opponent just has to decide, I'm going to take the loss to hurt you. Your loss.
Yeah, which is tough. Well, that's how I made a comment before, because in Brawler Bash it's all about killing. So
Right.
yeah,
Yep.
in an ETC environment, it's not such a big deal. You can
Right. You build the one army that's built to
You know,
sustain your points. You throw it against
Sustain
the
its
hardest opponent.
Right. So we just play avoidance, whatever. But yeah, in this environment, it's really all about charging forward and killing stuff or blowing stuff off the table, which he's equipped to do against, let's say, monster mash lists. So he'll probably do okay against those, unless they can stay out of range.
Stay out of
Or there's
range.
good terrain to hide behind.
Well, there's 2 cannons, so you got to hide them from that.
Yeah.
Other than that, you can stay. Well,
Yeah.
there's also a catapult.
Their cannons shoot.
60 or
I think
70.
they only shoot 60, so you can.
I still think it's like 72.
Yeah, I think that's the EOS one, right?
I think so. I think they.
There's a shorter range, I thought.
I think they fire about the same.
Yeah, I thought they had a shorter range, but anyway, doesn't matter.
One way or another, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, not a great game. I don't know what to do about it. It's just get forward as fast as you can. The only thing I could have done better, I guess, is kept my general near the rest so I could keep marching and then bubble the dance every turn and try to get on him faster.
Yeah, no, they're tough to army to fight against. So you either have to get there fast with fighting ability, or you have to sit back and just say no one's going to win.
Right.
So and then not having objectives is probably makes it even harder.
It is. So I mean, there's bonus points that we haven't been counting. There's like 200 bonus. I don't know. I think it's 200 bonus points if you get more of your guys into your opponent's deployment zone than he gets in yours.
Sure.
Another 2 if you remain unbroken for the broken thing.
Mm-hmm.
Another 200 for killing the general.
Yeah.
And there's another 2 sets of 200. You can get
Okay.
1,000 bonus points that way. But the only one he's really losing out on. Table quarters was 1,000. Was
Mm-hmm.
200. Which you can beat them there. So you can get 200 from getting the deployment zone and 200 from the quarters.
Right.
Other than that, that's 400 points, which is almost nothing, though.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's not taking points away. It's just
Right.
denying. Anyway.
Yeah, no, Dwarven holes are tough army to fight if you don't have the tools to deal with them.
It is.
But you still, you're able to get them engaged at least and kill some units. So
Yeah, I managed to kill one of the units.
yeah,
Got that going for me.
yeah.
Anyway, thank you for listening.